We all are one, make we live together. Without peace, we don't go before. Let your neighbor not make palava. This salon, I know what we get. For the sake of the beginning, let me make salon. Wait till you don't do for mama salon. When they say water, you say for brought me back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let me make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let me make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance. Let me make salon. Salon man, how you they do? Salon woman, do ya push it? This na the time for let me make the country. Government property, not on our you know. Not in the street, not in the office. Waiting up for we, not on our you know. Where we like salon, where we put our trust. Live at peace inside salon. When they say water, you say for brought you back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Every day salon, anything you do, give peace a chance. Every day salon, and inside you go, give peace a chance. Every day salon. Surround your friends when I listen to me. Surround your friends when I listen well. Learn some lessons and get some blessings. Stop playing game that we make salon. This say another one, the one they say na this. Election time, not on time for feds. Make salon, not well this country. If we live in peace, salon go before. When they say water, you say for brought me back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let me make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let me make salon. And inside you go, give peace a chance. Let me make salon. Before ya, how una they do? Bakaya, una push it. For make salon, make we live in peace. If we make salon, make them go there for we. No place like home, no place like salon. Green, white, and blue, make we raise our arm. Let me make salon, let me not wear salon. Land that we love our Sierra Leone. When they say water, you say for brought me back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let me make salon. Anything you do, give peace a chance. Let me make salon. And inside you go, give peace. Right, Fambruna, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're listening to me, this program. Mina Ibrahim Super. And then, of course, this is the program Build a New Hope for Better Sierra Leone. Um, we're sorry for start a bit late. We are almost 19 after 7. In the next 30 minutes, we will discuss in brief about the outcome of the last interview we get with Comrade um, Omega of Poloko and then Comrade uh, James Jallo of Constituency 046 in Koinadogo District. And then we will look at the APC tripartite press conference with them in whole, in brief, putting that we there about. And then we also look at the APC, then currently then PPRC with the former Honorable Vice President Alhaji Sidiki Samsumana. We'll look into that a bit. And then we will also look at the fine with the APC, with the PPRC levied on the APC for a statement where they say it come off from the chairman for Flabba District, with an APC member. And then we will discuss why Dr. Marana the way out for the APC come 2026. So basically, this is not the program Build a New Hope. Last week we been get Comrade Omega from Poloko, Omega CC, and then we also been get Comrade James Jallo from Koinadogo District. Um, in the discussion last week, we able to underscore a few things. One of which, now the need for the APC, say this coming election not to quickly, we have a serious crisis in the country, and that crisis is economic. So, because we have a very serious economic crisis in the country, the APC need to be serious in ensuring they put the right caliber, the right candidate way for able to moving forward from this current economic dungeon where we dey. And that they not just become with any kind of aspirants. There are specific aspirants them where we know say they get the pedigree for able for taking forward through that. We agree say the country dey now a serious turmoil. Why I say so now because um, we see how um, narcotics all over the state, young people and they get, themselves killed by this narcotic we dem call push, and get cocaine. We they allege say we already get a factory now, and then say the cocaine baron what we get in country, we the Dutch government we defend what they call just like Deckers, na in and the kingpin. And we also see revelations upon revelation how state officials don't be a party to this man in current um, activity in a salon. So this is worrisome for we, especially for we brothers and we always they travel, you know. Before now I've been travel fast, they go Liberia, go Man, go Guinea and go Ivory Coast. There was a time where I've been work late. I not been dey get embarrassment along the way. But now a whole lot of embarrassment in the road if you choose for travel through Jedema for going somewhere, then will search you up and down. If you use plane the same. So it is because then Don Bramley already has a narcotic state. And the more reason why you see um, the current IGP Liberia can't alone for can visit the current IGP, for Yasser na Sierra Leone. And then it only na salon for the past 4 days in tour. And part of the discussions the way they get to state now how we for able for um, put hands together as two states for able to fight this menace within now the region, and mainly they come up from Sierra Leone. And that is the reason why it can. Because Sierra Leone and Liberia don't almost always share a brotherly relationship. You see, In fact, when we even get problem with the stadium, all we games them, and Liberia we dey play them. So that tells you the kind of relationship with Sierra Leone and Liberia get. So this is not good for the image of the country. And I'll tell you, as part of the reason why we want Dr. Mara more than ever before now because of that. Because one, he has a relationship with the Western world, especially the global international community. Why we need him? Now because with him, we are sure that he will for rebrand this country image because he is known as a disciplinarian. He has been trained by the Westerners, and then not only that, he's a disciplinarian by nature. And for handle a situation like this, a very serious pandemic like this, what they call push, is job. You need a disciplined leader, and that's coming in a fitting with Dr. Moran candidature. So that is the reason why we, as an NBC, need for be careful. Where we the support, let me think about the broader picture that the economy day in a very bad shape, no need for wrong. In fact, this program based from the inception of this program up to this very moment, we always don't unearth the weaknesses that we did at the economy. We don't able for share with our strategic economic fundamentals, where they show say the economy dey in a very bad shape. And if you can just think of any kind of riffraff candidate and things in them for fix this, you are joking, you know. And we know they take no for an answer. Sierra Leoneans want change. We know we'll continue for live in this kind of way where Sierra Leoneans we name bad internationally. We passports they all over the criminals they have, Nigerians, I mean Turkish, Arabs, and all of these kinds of people, Dutch, they get we booked and they pass it all over the place. But it's all because we have the wrong government, we are at the helm of affairs now. So when you get the wrong government at the helm of affairs, then they are banned for happen. So it behoves us as APC for no say this now the responsibility. Now we can take this burden where then we bother and the SLPP the left giving. If then the left giving a country where they in debt, Sierra Leone debt is very weak. So I always don't hammer home the fundamentals and way these governments don't succeed to destroy. You know. But today we really look into that. Okay. We talk to them brothers they are. These are strong APC people. They are opinion leaders. One of them now a whole APC PRO for in this street. And in his statement, he make a categorically clear that come with the money, then go eat up. But the APC wants somebody with integrity. The APC wants somebody with experience. And that they advise the APC delegates them for let them think about this. Let them know say um, the leadership of this country, not in our money hand. Not to because them buy for you one bag dress or them buy for you one old car where you dey use and then you think say you are better off than the other. So you no want to know about the general good. That itself is a selfish behavior in nature. If you not think of the country. We all know say so many of we don't suffer in politics and we no benefit. So if you get free money, you will eat up. And that they can sway the loyalty in a way. We also therefore think about the good of the people. The generation yet of one, picking them. Not to wait till you eat at the immediate, I mean, now where they give. What about in future? What about what will happen to you picking them or you great grand picking them tomorrow? So we have to be very serious about this. Salone is in a very bad shape economically. Salone is in a very bad shape internationally. Geopolitic wise, we have been branded as a narcotic state. So we need somebody who's got the right track record and pedigree to fix that image. That is the reason why more than ever before we always crave on the indulgence of the APC for let them think tomorrow. We are not saying in the saint or in the Jesus Christ we can forsake. We are saying he has got the pedigree, he has got the experience, he has got the track record, and Sierra Leonean trust him for that. So, James Kelly Jallo, a member of parliament aspirant for constituency 046 in Konadugo district, I'm sure not the biggest constituency down in Konadugo district.
and even the country as a whole. Also speak to that. That the way the country is so we need a leader with experience. So you delegates really not only to come away or we will be delegate because for now you delegate the whole get, then 10 of them almost expire. Then get a 6 month expansion for let we able to forget this um, rules out of PPRC and then we go to the re-elections and re-elect delegate them. So we will be delegates. Think about this. Not just rush, not just feel say this country in business must be about you. It must start with you and nowhere end with you. The more reason why if you think about your generation, look about amongst all them aspirants. We are all APC, we know we safe. Don't not joke with that. We are all APC. We know we safe. We know that capable to fix this country. We know that get the international appeal. We know that get the national appeal. We know that get the right pedigree to fix this country. No, we know either. The answer is already in our hands. But if we want for Sweden, then it means say we want for be deceitful, and then we want for go against the rule of fair play. Dr. Mara is the answer. We have that. Let us now try to accept that reality that this is the man that we've got. This is the best player we for put forward for good. I mean, play this game for we in 2028. He's a no nonsense man. He is calm, but behind that calmness is discipline. And even the opposition know that, even the government know that. So we don't get any reason not for trust with the leadership. And that is the reason why when we comrades there, when they speak to the issue of experience, when they speak to the issue of pedigree, when they speak to the issue of the current situation where the country finds itself, everything narrowed down to one person, that Dr. Mara is the answer. He is popular between all over this country. Every inch of this country you go, you find a supporter of Dr. Mara. People trust him. In few weeks ago, we see how a whole organization, what they call NOC, they embark on an opinion poll and a survey. Out of this survey and all the other aspirants that will show up for leadership, Dr. Mara toppled them all. He got 65% for trust, pedigree, and the best candidate for taking forward. It shows that it is the answer. So we, the young ones in the party, they speak to you all as well. If you have the opportunity to vote, don't allow yourself to be swayed by these overfed politicians that we've got. We have them. These are octogenarians. I mean, they have enjoyed the better part of this country. The remaining part now waiting at this country, it means that we, the young people in the party, I mean, we for look and take this country forward. I mean, the youth and I mean the young adults, because if they say 18 to 35 now, youth age, some of you are above that. We are no longer youth, but by nature we are young people. So we dey clamor on that, we dey talk to the people and for them, they see reason and do the right thing for God and country. So that was the outcome of last week's engagement. And I want to assure now that next week we will engage with also another individual, APC person. He is the financial secretary for the Eastern region. Instead, they can talk on the economy. So next week we're going to discuss on the economy. So you have to be prepared. And then he's an economist. And the presenter of this program, my humble self, I'm an economist. So it's gonna be purely the issue of the economy. We're going to discuss on an in-depth and see how Dr. Mara fits in into this arrangement. Yeah, that was the outcome of last week um, program. That is just a brief recap. In brief, also, week before last, the APC called a press conference at the party office. Maybe did it, and so many other people did it. We go for good listing because we've seen how um, bulk of the compatriots in the APC believe say um, Dr. Sambora Kamara they can swear in. And now the tripartite day, we want for where looking at the news from the tripartite, especially so when we compatriot them believe say Dr. Sambura Kamara President Marabio don't reach a deal for let President Marabio and over again. How it happened, how they reached that agreement, we don't know. But it is not something that is hidden. We all in the APC, we know the people already behind this. Every now and then they put dates, the time for inauguration, they tell me the bag will go on state house to tell you Marabio will hand over power to them. It not happen. Marabio don't live on this now the 3 years. So Marabio they jump now for going to the third years. So we barely have 2 years, some months, 2 years, some months for Lemarabio in tenure as president done. But people dey believe say Marabio dey carry over power to Dr. Sambura Kamara and dem don agree. I have a friend, na a lawyer. He tell me say you don't know wetin I know. He say Mr. Kamara, he say to God, he say you don't know wetin I know. He say I know tell you all the time. Say dem don reach an agreement, the international community don intervene, Marabio don accept say they hand over this power to Dr. Sambura Kamara. He don't put this more than 4 10 all don fail. So this time round, let's go na the party office for go lis ten actually. Now that Dr. Mara dem don appoint her as the lead negotiator, dem don remove um, Dr. Sambura Kamara. That na be a laudable move. Why na a laudable move? Na because as a party we always forget a succession plan. No vacuum, no for day. You see when the Honorable Alhaji Mikhail Masaresik, we see how the Honorable Dr. Ambassador Usman Fore Yansane don't step in. So vacuum no dey. So when the negotiator Dr. Sambura Kamara fall out with the party, they get updates, the party completely there in the dark, except for in supporters where they on social media and they propagate say they can't hand over power to Dr. Sambura Kamara. It became worrisome. So it was the right thing for the party act and then act in time in a way they're able for bringing Dr. Kaifala Marah for succeed Dr. Sambora Kamara as lead negotiator at the tripartite. And we see when Dr. Marah came, the few changes that we make, the government representation in the tripartite implementation was huge, whereas the APC only have few, 3 people or 4. So with Dr. Marah in leadership, we asked for expansion. And through this expansion, we now have the Honorable former Attorney General Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, the Honorable Vice Presidential Candidate, Honorable Chairman Ramadan Majuba into this arrangement. We also have Dr. Richard Conte into this arrangement. We also have David Fona into this arrangement. He has tried in his way to ensure that these people are conscripted into this current arrangement. And in enforced meeting with government that he asked for, say let them add the number for the APC. And he requests that they add there in colleague there. The government may accept that. So after that arrangement, we wanted to know what else. What else? So I decided to say, Mr. Fobudi, let I go listing for a reform them. And when I did it, I listened from Honorable Chairman Ramadan Majuba when he talk about issues that we get for doing parliamentary reforms and the role of parliament in this reformation, this 80 recommendation way. The whole part of this 80 recommendation is about reforms for better election in the near future. So it speaks to the issue about the role of parliament, which was clear. We know say the parliamentarians then, along with their leader, the Honorable Abdul Kabo, they said we did any hammer home the areas then where the SLPP don't put forward say they want for change in the constitution. Outside the APC agree with, and make it clearly say the APC will support. Outside the APC disagree with, then will stand their ground and ensure say they not allow the SLPP to get them two-third majority wey dem suppose to get. And that two-third majority, I mean, for make sure that if for cover if for take two more, or let's say four members of parliament from the APC. If they get four members of parliament from the APC, then will succeed for pass any law wey they want for pass. So e assure me say aside from the two members of parliament dem wey dey na parliament wey dem no get control over, that is Honorable Thompson na Congo Cross and Honorable Mohammed Bangura from Karine. These two members of parliament, then they on their own parliament, they're not the under the party, their own arrangement. So SLPP get for need extra two more, according to the leader, for let them succeed for make any reform pass in that parliament. They assure the membership that they will ensure they stand their ground. Anything we not good for this country, they stand against them. That was a very good step. That was a laudable step. That was wonderful. It was excellent. At least it creates a moment of trust was rebuilt because the APC membership don't lie down. They may not lack trust in the parliamentarians, especially so when we know the amount of Okujunuku they play in the parliament. So in that press conference also we listened to we landed colleague, the comrade, Honorable Joseph Ijira Kamara. Instead of hammer home the constitutional instrument that we get for do with entrenched clauses. Then gets clauses we need to entrench clauses where now debate, then statutory instrument the way they debate in the parliament and then pass them. Then they na simple majority. But for the entrenched clauses, it say then need parliament, after parliament, then need for come back to the people and then the people will vote on them. So clearly instead of hammer home the issues them way na the trap what this government don't set, and it also clear the mindset of the APC that they don't see all the trap them way the SFP don't set and they are ready to ensure then defend the APC. The Honorable Mayor, Her Worship, Mayor Akisoya, was also there instead been trying for hammer home on this issue of splitting Freetown into two, where them people here want for do and how they intend for go about them and what's the intent behind them to split Freetown into two. And he also speak to the issue related to do with the division of Pangoma district where a certain area where they around between Pujong, Kenema, Bow, and Kailang. Within that axis there, they clear then go craft to an area where they say they want to create a Pangoma district. And the reason behind them now because of the reform where they speak to say if you want for win an election, you need 50 and 1, and meaning out of the 16 district and where you need for get at least 8 out of them. With this government not get, and that is the reason why they want to do all the divisions there. So instead speak to that, and the APC began a lot. An applaud for that. They applaud them for that. We also hearing from the lead negotiator, Dr. Marah, and in presentation, we see unity, we see love, we see oneness in that arrangement. We see Usai, the Honorable Chairman of Madam Majuba, come and levy praises on Dr. Kaifala Marah. They said Dr. Kaifala Marah don't give him all into this and we need for applaud and publicly. He did that and that was fantastic in a way because in real life, when somebody do good, you for praise them. So that also happened at the tripartite conference where the APC gets. After that, a few people may make statements, of course, we are not going into, of course. We see the statement from the Honorable Rogus Balogu Koma, we talk about the cartographic mapping, the census where currently they go on at the country and how the APC will do for ensure then stand their ground for make sure see people are counted and then they reflect when it comes to boundary delimitations. Yeah, so that they be clear. Now also we also recall that a few months ago the APC will put together the rules of engagement. The rules of engagement way for take the APC into the next convention. And that rules of engagement clauses them in the way some members of the APC disagree with. Putting them clauses, and the one of which are the clauses we get for say if you want for run for president, if you run the uninterrupted in the APC as a member for 5 years. This affects the honorable former vice president because we all know the circumstances will lead to an expulsion, and then if you don't left the party, when they expel somebody, you don't left the party. So if you don't go, and then they go contest with another party, and this becomes a comeback. So then they don't affect them. A want for continuing an agenda for succeed for being president to the APC ticket. But you know, go if this clause they hanging. According to Ryan argument that this clause they infringe in the 1991 constitution. In the 1991 constitution, na in at the mama of all laws, no subset, no law, no day, way for outweigh or way for overpower the 1991 constitution. So it take that arrangement stay na court. You see, because the 1991 constitution not different, not disenfranchised. Nobody, not for contest for be president. Why? The APC, wey na a political party wey no to our country law dem get na minute bylaws wey dey guide me together for get a law wey supersede the national constitution. So that day now na PPRC. PPRC don call a few concerned APC members wey don go give testimony testimony, and in dem testimonies dem dey na out of the PPRC referendum for take decision whether the decision go come in we favour as a party or e go go against we as a party, we no know, but we all dey wait for see wetin the outcome get for me. So far so good. That is ongoing on the side of the party. Also, yes. So we don't get breaking transmission because of light challenge. Light don't go. But I also always get alternative arrangements for the internet when my wife go off. So I don't switch over to the other internet where I get. So that don't happen. That don't happen. The PPRC they look into that matter day and then soon go down with that matter day. And after that matter day, then we'll give you go ahead for all going to the lower level election and then we go vote whether we believe say go be constituency chairman, chair lady, vice chairman, secretary, and then we get constituency executive them in place. We also get the district executive them in place. We also get the regional executive them in place, and then we also get the national executive them in place. So that is ongoing. It is up to us as APC party for make sure so we do in a genuine way where the country will benefit. Just like I always don't say, let me think about the country. You know. On the flip side of things, again, it seems that the PPRC fine the APC 150,000, all loans now 150 million. And say a member of the APC alter some bad statement that we get a propensity for undermine the peace. And this member Honorable Marah of Alaba district, who happen to be the district uh, chairman of Alaba district. So this don't happen a few days ago. and they don't find the APC don't reply. And yesterday, yes, the PPRC as well don't reply again to the APC, and then standing ground say they find the prepare. Going forward, we got to be careful as APC members when we can at the media. If at all we cannot speak responsibly, Lord be careful because this is a clear indication, say, um, the Honorable Marah, maybe they no do justice to am for using case for final. But we all know say nothing go mad in a house. You na step pikin get careful. The PPRC have been constituted by the SLP, now part of government. Then they protect the SLP really in government more than the opposition. So you have to be careful that whenever you want to make a statement, make sure the statement no go haunt you and haunt the party. In the case of Rwanda, they use in case for whip the APC party. The money might be small for a party like the APC, but that money dey for don help you for do other thing. Now we can't pay that fine. If you not pay am, then they will get serious ramification on we as a party. What if they deregister we? What if dem deregister we? So we have to be careful going forward because we know say the SLPP then desperate for make sure say they find fault in we. And that desperation dey, dem no go stop at anything. Dem no go left any stone on stone, any stone unturned. So let us be careful when we come to the media. Let us say things we at the end of the day you can critique somebody. I mean, we the law say go look at and say no, nothing to you. So that is my own advice. Now they don't find the APC party and then the first whistle will pay within 14 days. So that are the information we I get with regards to that fine. Now, in the closing, I want to use this last 10 minutes of the program to speak to the issue. See, at this very crucial time, Dr. Mara has been a pivotal, I mean, individual or comrade in the APC. We don't back to with this government when it comes to tripartite. When it comes to engaging this government on a constructive level for able to argue with government with proof, with evidence, for criticize them the financial, the fiscal policies and the monetary policies. No other APC candidate no ever do. Dr. Mahar don't hold a whole press conference to speak to the issues that will affect the economy, where they depress the economy. It all opposes this government more than any other APC, and they do it constructively. We don't see police come after them because he is a leader. You know, they talk like people, body. You know, they talk like boys. So, what am I saying? The way out for us as APC is Dr. Mara. With Dr. Mara, we are certain that this country will enjoy peace because it is peace loving. With Dr. Mara, we are certain that development will be enhanced. Why? Because Dr. Mara is a performer. In track record, don't show say he is the man we can trust. He is the man that we can trust. So when it comes to development, in track record span from years back in Kono up to in coming in Kaifala, the schools that we build, the party offices that we build, the roads that we do, we grade, his legacy will always be remembered within the APC, within Kwenadu, within Falaba, within Kono, and even in Moyamba, as one of which we were proud of. So if we want development, and I'll tell you this, Dr. Mara is the man. And secondly, when we vote, they will vote with the conscience. And this country already, they um, We are part. Outside, we are seen as a country, but between us, we are divided. The country has been polarized. So when you vote for Dr. Mara, you vote for national cohesion. With him, this country will work cohesively. This country will work cohesively. Why? It is because of his geopolitical strength. He is connected to all the regions in this country, east, west, north, and south. His wife is from the south, he is from the north. He grew up, schooled in the east, currently resides in the west. You cannot have these qualities in any other candidate except Dr. Mara. So when you vote for Dr. Mara on the basis of national cohesion. Because with Dr. Mara we believed he will heal this nation. This country is on the path that we no want to let go. The government don't succeed for ensure say they don't breed bad blood, hatredness, division within these the 7 or 8 years we are in the government. People have been sacked from their jobs. Why? Because of their regional affiliation, their tribal affiliation, and political affiliation. I'm not saying the APC are the best, but we don't see this happen under the APC at all. We don't ever see this thing happen under the APC. And as Kuruma tried in his way for him to hold this country together, it is only under this current president that we don't see this blatant division, northwest versus southeast. With Dr. Mara, that would be a thing of the past. So we as Ephesians, let me think about peace, let me think about development, let me think about national cohesion. Dr. Mara is a leadership that we can trust. He has the pedigree, he has the track record, the experience to move this country forward. He has the experience to move this country forward. You will hardly find a candidate that is experienced as Dr. Mara. Internationally, he has worked with the World Bank, he has worked with the IMF, he has worked with the Commonwealth, he has worked with the New York State Senate. He is known globally. Nationally, he, he has been the first chief of staff or chief minister in the history of this country. He was the Minister of Finance and Economic Development, the most successful of our time, the most successful Minister of Finance ever in the history of this country. Under him watch, we see how it turned the economy around. The economy wey bin dey creep became the fastest growing economy under his watch. This man took over in 2012. By 2014, before the Ebola struck, this country already they don brand am as the fastest growing economy. That is the record we are talking about. That is the pedigree, that is the experience. That is worth celebrating. And that is the reason why we ask with APC comrades to not forget this man, knowing fully that he has the ability to fix the economy. Because also, when the economy we don't do well, in 2014, late 2015, we see how the Ebola decimates all that progress. But through in leadership again, he able to save the economy and the economy bounce back to its feet. I'll tell you, he is the man to fix the economic problem. He has caught the right spelling. Under him watch as governor of the central bank, the exchange rate. hmm, When you look at the monetary policy, the exchange rate was stable under his watch. You cannot have all of that in some other candidate wey dey trade money. These are things that we need to ask ourselves. Is this not what we are looking out for as a party and as a country? Are these not the qualities we expect in our president? The answer is yes. So do you always forget our trouble where the APC they can't give it for votes, no votes the right leaders. When Dr. Mara assumed the role of Foreign Affairs Minister, he also fixed a whole lot of changes within the foreign uh, um, sector. He tried within the shortest time for changing the diplomatic program hmm, to economic diplomacy, wherein a tried in the only to within the short time to see how best you can bank on um, the diplomat they will send, how they can able to go out and bring investors then we will come in at the country as foreign direct investment will come help for let this economy go. That is Dr. Mara's vision for you and he crafted inside the vision of Nivo. So once again, communists of the mighty all people's congress, Dr. Mara is the aspirant. Let us join hands to have him elected as our flag bearer. And with that, and I'm sure comrades are listening, even those that are competing with him, they will all come together, put hands together to support Dr. Mara. And the answer, yeah, and the right man for the role. All jokes aside, he is the man for the job. With these few words, I will stop here. I will thank um, the team, then and now podcast for giving us the platform to air this fact out for our people. And next week we will discuss the economy, and then we will bring in another committee of the APC who all can discuss the economy. Next week therefore be a problem for this current government. We will discuss the economy. We will discuss the economy. So thank you all. Thank you listeners. Thank you comrades of the mighty APC. Till then, me now, our humble brother Ibrahim Super Senior. Thank you all.